Okay, so we're roughly 9 days after the Andre Ward fight, after Kovalev went in the ring. They shook hands. They said, "Oh, we're gonna get it on." Blah blah blah. And this might all be about nothing. I mean, I'm pretty sure the fight's gonna get. I'm pretty sure the fight's gonna get done. It's gonna. They're gonna seal the deal. I'm sure sometime later this week or next week, hopefully. But the whole point of this video is, why is this still not signed? And oh, Calix, you're making too big of a deal about. Look, the build up for this fight has been so long and has been so boring. All right, both Andre Ward fought some bums to get prepared for Kovalev. I mean, he needed 2 tune-ups. HBO gave him 2 easy fights and paid him money to fight bums. And we've been knowing for how many fights that these guys are going to fight each other? It's a 3-fight deal. So why isn't it the build up for a big fight? And this is, for a boxing fan, this is one of the bigger fights that can be made in boxing, right? So the objective for a pay-per-view event is to get casuals introduced to it, to get casuals excited about it. They failed at doing this for these fights, but at least get the fight signed so you can start building. This is 3 months away. All right, it's not far away. But not only that, they could have done this a lot better. They could have had this done before the fight happened last Saturday night between Ward and that bum he fought, and then introduced it in the ring. And they tried to do that, but they could have built it up in the ring. They could have came together, and Ward and Kovalev maybe talked a little trash to each other, and then after the fight, they could announce officially HBO pay-per-view, this date, this time, and officially announced it. And yes, you have the presser 2 or 3 days later. The presser was the Tuesday after the press conference, and you only had one fighter there. Kovalev was there. Andre Ward wasn't there. He said he had other things to do. What other things do you have to do that take precedent over announcing one of the bigger fights that can be made in boxing? And you're trying to build it for casuals, and you're not even there. They don't have a place locked down. They're saying it's going to be in Vegas. That's what they're saying. They're saying it's going to be in November, but where is the official announcement? And the official announcement should have been at least on that Tuesday after, when they had the press conference. And then they get to the press conference, only one fighter is there, and only one team is there. And Kovalev is doing interviews, but they can't tell you anything. All I'm saying, man, is this whole thing, the build-up, and even right now, after the Ward fight last weekend, it's just been a cluster. It's been a mess. And you need more professional people. From what I'm hearing, Rock Nation is the problem. Rock Nation is tough to deal with. As we know, Andre Ward has been tough to deal with in negotiations for years now. But it comes to the point, man, where you have to work with people, because let's say Andre Ward loses his fight, and then all of a sudden he doesn't have that leverage. And all of a sudden people are going to say, you know what? His style isn't that great. He lost the fight now. I don't want to deal with that guy anymore. I don't want to deal with Rock Nation anymore. They don't really have any fighters we're interested in anymore. Miguel Cotto's on the way out. I don't really want to deal with them. So you have to be professional about this, because if things don't go your way, if you don't deal with people right when you're at the top, once you get to the bottom, just look at Dame Dash. Dame Dash was an a-hole, cocky a-hole when he was at the top. Now that he's at the bottom, nobody wants to deal with him. Nobody wants to help him back up, because he was a dick to everybody when he was up. Same could be said here for Rock Nation if things don't go right. And I don't know. It's just, to me, this should be done. It should have been official last week, and we should have the ball rolling right now. We should be telling our friends, hey, man, this fight's going to happen on so-and-so date at so-and-so time. We should have this ball rolling by now. Hopefully it gets signed soon this week. I'm pretty sure it will. but get it done, man. Come on.